After 2 long years, Amazon has finally updated its Fire 7 tablet. It still has the same design as before, but it's now a little faster with twice the storage. Aside from that, the Fire 7 is relatively basic. At just $50, the Fire 7 is certainly one of the cheapest tablets out there, but as with most things, you get what you pay for. The other new feature is Handsfree Alexa, which until now has only been available on the larger Fire devices. This means that instead of pressing a button, you can just say Alexa to trigger Amazon's personal assistant. Alexa, show me the weather.
Here is the weather in San Francisco.
Fire 7 comes in plum, twilight blue, or sage, which is the one I have. You can also get a matching case with a matching color for an extra $25. With its all-plastic construction, the Fire 7 definitely looks and feels like an entry-level tablet. Plus, the 7-inch IPS display still has that old 1024 by 600 pixel resolution. That's understandable given the low price point, but I still wasn't a fan. Images were a little fuzzy around the edges and text was just not as sharp as I would like. Given that one of the main uses of the tablet is for watching videos, I really would have preferred at least an HD display. There have been a few updates though. The built-in storage has been expanded to either 16GB or 32GB, and there is now an option to add up to 512GB of extra storage with a microSD card. The front and rear 2-megapixel cameras now record in 720p, which is definitely a lot better than the 480p on the previous Fire 7. Just like other Fire tablets, the Fire 7 runs Fire OS, which puts the Amazon experience front and center. From the moment you power it up, you'll be presented with dedicated shortcuts to your favorite Amazon apps and services, such as Audible, Prime Video, and of course, the Amazon Store. There are also separate pages for categories like books, video, and games. It's basically an all-in-one Amazon portal in the palm of your hands. The Fire 7 comes in 2 flavors, one with special offers which shows ads when the screen is locked, and one without that. Keep in mind that the ad-free version will cost you $15 more, bumping up the starting price to $65. It's worth remembering that unlike normal Android tablets, Fire OS devices don't have access to the usual Google apps like Gmail or YouTube. Instead, you have to download third-party alternatives to these applications like this thing called Videos for YouTube made by Key Apps, for example. Also, with an Android tablet, you just need a single Google account to log into all of your Google-related apps. Obviously, that's not so with Fire OS. Even though Amazon says the new Fire 7 tablet is faster than the 2017 version, I still found the performance to be pretty disappointing. It often takes several seconds to launch apps, and even swiping through the menu feels a little sluggish. Playing games was especially frustrating, with long load times and a lot of lag. The experience of watching videos isn't much better. As I mentioned, the screen quality is quite poor. I imagine this is probably acceptable for young kids, but for me, I'm far too spoiled on HD quality screens to enjoy it. Plus, the Fire 7 only has one speaker, so the sound quality isn't that great either. Another area where the Fire 7 disappoints is the battery life. According to Amazon, it should last around 7 hours, but from my experience, it seems to be around 5. One of the few features I did enjoy was Handsfree Alexa. Rather than having to press a button, I can just say Alexa to trigger it. When I say Alexa, show me the weather, for example, it'll show me the day's temperature and climate as well as the forecast for the next several days. I know, I just said your name, I'm sorry. Shush, shush. I also used it for finding videos, playing songs, setting timers and alarms, and just finding out what's going on in the world. It's sort of like having a tiny, less capable Echo Show. Yet that wasn't enough to sway me. With its ho-hum display, sluggish performance, and short battery life, the Fire 7 just isn't worth the money. Of course, it's understandable that at $50, the Fire 7 is not going to be top-of-the-line hardware. But the thing is, you can do a lot better with just a little bit more money. Spend $30 more, for example, and you can get the Fire HD 8, which has a slightly larger screen, an HD display, Dolby Atmos speakers, and a few more hours of battery life. I would much rather spend $80 for a decent tablet than $50 for a lousy one. As always, hit subscribe for more videos and go to Engadget.com for more news and reviews.